Hey, what's going on, NFL fans and Atlanta Falcons fans? This your boy Antoine Smith, Smith Sports Machine. Y'all know who it is. Y'all know I get down. Y'all know how I do it. Y'all know what to do, man. Press that subscribe button. Press that notification bell. Help your boy get through that YouTube universe. But right quick, very quick, I promised y'all on the live that me and my boy A1 did that I was going to give y'all the update on the undrafted free agents. The Falcons have a good little bit of undrafted free agents right now, but I feel like they're not done. But so far, after the first day, this is what they have. And I'm gonna highlight three of them for you because three of them I absolutely love. But one guy, Kobe Bryant, is what everybody asked me all off season or all during draft time. I think the Falcons should get him. I think the Falcons should get him. They didn't have to draft him. He fell right to him as an undrafted free agent. But we're gonna get into him in a second. Also, Simeon Barrow, Joshua Gray, wide receiver Nick Nash, who was another guy. A lot of y'all asked me about Quincy Skinner, Nick Cubits from North Dakota State, Nate Carter from Michigan State, Dante Manning from Oregon, and y'all said something about him on the live. Thank y'all for that. Joshua Simon from South Carolina, Jordan Williams from right here in Atlanta at Georgia Tech, Malik Verdon from Iowa State, who they have right now so far. But the first person I want to get into right quick is one of y'all favorites, man, Mr. Kobe Bryant, cornerback from the University of Kansas. Now, I think this guy slid up under the radar because, one, his size, at 6 feet, 175, 180. That's small for a cornerback in the NFL. Remind me of a guy named Emmanuel Forbes in the NFL who was a little bit undersized coming out of college. I think it was Mississippi State, if I'm not mistaken. But at 6 feet, 175, they also were probably looking at, his 40 times 4.53. That's not very fast for a corner, but this guy has instinct on top of instinct. He had 128 career tackles at Kansas, a sack and a half, 11 interceptions, 22 pass breakups. His knock is, like I said, is his size. But for a guy his size, he has a lot of fight in him, man. He's not scared to go against these bigger receivers. He's a zone type corner, and y'all know Raheem love his zone defense. He has fluid movement in his hips, so he moves in and out of breaks pretty smoothly. He always knows where he is on the field. Um, he tracks the ball very well. So I think whoever passed on him, I think they made a big mistake, and they're going to see it. And I hope the Falcons can find a way to put this guy on the roster because he's one of those guys. He ends up in the right defense. Um, I think he's going to be a solid veteran in the NFL if he don't find a home in Atlanta, he finds a home somewhere. He's going to be a solid guy for a long time. Let's get into the next one. Nick Nash. I don't know how this guy ended up falling out of the round. Undrafted free agent, a guy that led college football in receiving last year, and this is tough. 104 catches, 1,382 yards, and 16 touchdowns, 13.3 yards a catch. How do you account for that at 6'2", 203 pounds? But again, that 40 times 4.57, and look, y'all can read into that all y'all want. That don't measure heart. That don't measure fight. You talk about a guy with a high IQ, great route running, um, knows how to get open, knows the route tree, and I think he's one of those guys with the Falcons at 6'2", 205 pounds. I think he's one of those guys that could finally get into being in the roster because I think he can be a possession type receiver that the Falcons can use. If you remember a guy named Brian Finneran played for the Falcons in the mid 2000s, mid to late 2000s, wasn't fast at all, but he always found a way to get open, and he used that 6'5" frame and his long arms to catch the football. So I think Nick Nash, with what he did last year, he showed he can probably play at the next level. He just needs a chance. And as I tell y'all, Michael Penix, he could probably make a lot of these undrafted guys at wide receiver look like they're made for the NFL. So sometimes it comes down to the quarterback in the system, and I think Zach Robinson is probably going to try to fit this guy in the system. As I told y'all, Quincy Skinner is another guy from Vanderbilt as an undrafted free agent that's going to work out for this team. But these two guys are two of the three that I'm looking at, and the third guy is Simeon Barrow from Miami, 6'1", about 295. Um, You talk about a guy built low to the ground, great pad level, explosive first step. Always finds the football. He has a nose for the football. Claw's run lane's real good. Uses double teams well. He can shed tackles. But run defense is his specialty. And this is what the Falcons need at defensive tackle position, because he can be a rotational guy. And we lost Grady Jarrett, a great run stopper, great leader, and Simeon Barrow could easily slide in and steal one of these defensive tackle positions because they have a lot of veterans there, and they would probably like to get younger, along with Root and Burn and Dorless. So I could see Simeon Barrow sneaking onto this team. He might make the practice squad at first, but I could see him get playing time during the season if he makes the team. But those three are the three that I would like to highlight. But again, the Falcons have signed other guys. Y'all can go back to the beginning of the video if y'all forgot who they were. But thank y'all for tuning in. That's the undrafted free agents for right now. But as more news drops, y'all know I got you. This your boy Antoine Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all soon, man. Peace.